Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between rolling green hills, lived a wise old man named Mr. Clement. Mr. Clement was known throughout the village for his calm and gentle nature. No matter what happened, he never seemed to get angry. In the same village, there was a young boy named Tommy. Tommy was curious and full of energy, but he had a quick temper. He often found himself getting angry over little things. One day, after a particularly frustrating argument with his friend, Tommy decided to visit Mr. Clement to ask for advice. As Tommy approached Mr. Clement's cozy cottage, he found the old man tending to his garden, humming a cheerful tune. "Good afternoon, Mr. Clement," Tommy called out. Mr. Clement looked up with a warm smile. "Good afternoon, Tommy. What brings you here today?" Tommy hesitated for a moment, then blurted out, "Mr. Clement, how do you stay so calm all the time? I get angry so easily and I don't know what to do about it." Mr. Clement chuckled softly and motioned for Tommy to sit beside him on a wooden bench. "Let me tell you a story, Tommy. It's a story about a boy just like you." Tommy's eyes widened with interest as Mr. Clement began his tale. Once, there was a boy named Lucas. Lucas, like you, had a quick temper. He would get angry over small things and often ended up hurting the feelings of those around him. One day his father gave him a bag of nails and a hammer and said, "Every time you feel angry, I want you to hammer a nail into that old fence in our backyard." Lucas thought this was a strange request, but he agreed. On the first day, Lucas hammered 30 nails into the fence. By the end of the week, the number of nails he hammered gradually decreased. He found it easier to hold his temper than to drive those nails into the fence. One day, Lucas realized he hadn't hammered a nail into the fence for several days. He proudly told his father about his accomplishment. His father smiled and said, "Now I want you to pull out one nail for each day you manage to stay calm." Lucas was determined, and soon all the nails were gone. His father took him to the fence and said, "You have done well, Lucas, but look at the holes in the fence. The fence will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar just like these. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say, 'I'm sorry,' the wound is still there." Tommy listened intently, absorbing every word. Mr. Clement continued, "Lucas learned a valuable lesson. He realized that it was better to stay calm and think before speaking or acting in anger. He became a happier person, and so did everyone around him." Tommy looked thoughtful. "So, if I control my anger, I won't leave scars on others' hearts?" "Exactly, Tommy," Mr. Clement said with a gentle smile. "Whenever you feel anger rising, take a deep breath, count to 10, and think about the impact of your words and actions. You have the power to choose kindness over anger." Tommy thanked Mr. Clement and promised to try his best. From that day forward, Tommy practiced patience and self-control. Whenever he felt anger bubbling up, he remembered Mr. Clement's story and took a deep breath. Over time, Tommy found that he was happier, and so were his friends and family. He learned that choosing calmness and kindness made life more beautiful for everyone. And so, in the peaceful village between the rolling green hills, Tommy became known for his calm and gentle nature, just like Mr. Clement. The end.